today I'm reviewing the Mizon Peptide 500 Ampule. And really quick, I'm Sarah from No BS Beauty. I release a new video every day. I don't take any sponsored content products and will never take a paid review. So if that's something you're into, check out my links below. Check out my Patreon community and like and subscribe. Okay, so I've been meaning to review this one for forever. I repurchased it multiple times and it kind of just slid under my radar because I was just enjoying it. So I just didn't review it, I guess. Anyway, okay, so this is really nice and it's affordable and it's got a wonderful texture. So it's got everything going for it. So they say protect skin from oxidization with this highly concentrated ampule enriched with collagen to strengthen skin's barrier. It leaves skin smoother, firmer, and highly moisturized. And now I think about it, this product has had a few different ingredient lists. I think that's probably why I haven't reviewed it, because I tested the first one with one ingredient list. By the time I repurchased it, I had a different ingredient list, and now I think we're on to a new incarnation. So I think there's been at least 2 formulas of this one, perhaps 3. So that's probably why I didn't review it. So anyway. Okay, so my first criteria is packaging. No issues with the packaging. Green bottle. They are, on their website, they note they're in the process of updating the packaging. So people will think they got fakes or something because the packaging will change, and they have pictures of it on their website. So if your bottle isn't identical to this, check out their website because they have information on that. So no issues with the packaging. In terms of drying or denatured types of alcohol, it does not contain any of those. It's also fragrance-free and has no real noticeable scent to it. The manufacturing location for this one is Korea, so no issues with that. So ease of use, so it's got a really nice liquid texture. A little bit of it goes a long way. Smooths over skin quite nicely. So they recommend after cleansing, toning, and essences, pat onto skin upward and outward motions until fully absorbed. So a couple drops will mostly do your whole face. If you want to do your neck, half a drop or bottle is usually good because it does have a quite a liquidy consistency, which is quite nice because then a little bit goes a very long way. Then they recommend follow up with moisturizer. Mizon also recommends mixing a drop of this with your essence before applying it, or mixing it in with a face mask. They have lots of different ideas on how to use it because they want you to use more of it because then they can sell more of it, which makes sense. So, so a little bit of it goes a long way. Really nice texture. It absorbs pretty quickly. It sets to a natural finish that is non-sticky, so very easy to use. Very easy to fit into your routine without really having to change much else, which is really, really nice. So, there we go. No issues with that. Okay, antioxidants and beneficial ingredients. We'll talk about that in a second. Okay, in terms of animal testing, this is cruelty-free, so no issues with that. That is wonderful. For performance, it really does a nice job when added into your skincare routine. I love the fact that I don't really have to change anything else in my routine to be able to add this in, which makes it really nice to add in. Gives skin some extra moisture. It also helps give skin a little bit of a more plumper look a little bit, in a way. Kind of adds a little bit of plumpness, which is nice. I really like using this. So I have a little at-home laser, which I use from time to time, and I really like using this after that because it just gives skin some extra hydration, and there's no real anything in here that can really irritate skin, which is nice, so I'll use it after that. Or, so the nice thing is for acne-prone skin, there's no ingredients of note at all, which is very wonderful because for acne-prone skin, it can be tough to find products that really work well without ingredients of note, and this one doesn't have any of them. So that is just wonderful. Okay, so let's talk about the ingredients again. Okay, so again, there's several different ingredient lists. I'm going off of what was on the box that I got, as well as the Mizon website. So if you look at like Decoder and things like that, you'll find different ingredient lists, so which may or may not be the most recent one. So okay, so we've got sodium hyaluronate, which is a humectant. We've got copper tripeptide, which is a good skin-soothing, anti-aging, antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, wound healing. Can also help with fine lines, wrinkles, skin elasticity. It's also a cell-communicating ingredient that may help with collagen production. There's probably not a whole ton of it in this because there's no blue tint to it. That could be for other reasons, just than the amount. Sometimes other ingredients will cancel out that blue tint that you notice in a lot of other products. Or some of those products may have an additional blue tint to them too. So, anyway. Okay, we've got adenosine, which is a good cell-communicating ingredient. We've got beta-glucan, which is a great humectant, skin-soothing, anti-aging ingredient. Centella asiatica, a great skin soothing, anti-inflammatory, wound healing, antioxidant ingredient that also may help eczema-prone skin due to its anti-inflammatory properties. And the main biologically active compounds are called asiaticoside, madecassoside, asiatic, and madecassic acid, also called centellicides. Okay, then we've got Houttuynia cordata extract, which is a flowering plant native to Southeast Asia. It's eaten as a leaf vegetable and also has a long history of use in traditional Chinese medicine. It specifically has a good amount of polyphenol flavonoids, such as quercetin, hypersoid, and rutin, and these all have anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, antibacterial properties. Can also help heal with damage from UVB rays, which is what we all want. We want to heal our skin from that damage. We've got chia seed extract, which is a great emollient and skin conditioning ingredient. And then finally we've got arginine, which is a cell communicating ingredient. They call it Botox in a jar, but it's a great manufacturer line. It's Botox in a jar, but can't really deliver totally what Botox does because that goes deep into your skin, and this is a topical. So anyway, but it's thought to help with fine lines, wrinkles, and wrinkle depth. It also helps with moisture levels in skin. So nice ingredient list. Yeah, a little bit of antioxidants, soothing ingredients, calming ingredients, wound healing. Doesn't get any better than that. Okay, then in terms of the price, so this is a full size, which is 1 ounce, 30 milliliters, and it retails for about $17, although sometimes it's on sale for cheaper than that, so check around before you pull the trigger on it because it might be cheaper somewhere else, so it's worth doing a little bit of digging first. Then in terms of the it factor, I really love this one. I've repurchased it multiple times. A very nice ampule, easy to add in your routine in many different ways, which is also nice. And it's just easy to add in without having to change much else. Light texture, very nice product. Really absorbs nicely and leaves skin feeling nice and soft. There's a few similar products. I wouldn't call them dupes per se, but there's some similar products out there. Lovina, Copper Peptides, and EGF Ampoule is one of them, which is way more expensive than this one. The BioEffect EGF Power Serum, and the Claire's Midnight Blue Calming Ampule Drop, which I really like the Claire's Midnight Blue Calming Drop at first, and then the last couple ones I got just seemed to be older stock and just didn't last as long. So maybe that's changed, though. I don't know. That was a few years ago. Anyway, okay, so with a 10 being a perfect score for the Mizon Peptide 500, I gave it a 10. There's really nothing bad to say about it. It's a really nice product. You can really easily add it in. It's friendly for all skin types. Yeah, and it's got some nice ingredients in there, and it's cruelty-free and affordable, so can't beat that. So anyway, interested hearing from you guys if you had a chance to check this one out yet or not, and if you have what your thoughts are. So leave a comment. Love hearing from you guys, and stay tuned for more tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.